Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Saint Seiya Saint Cloth Legend from the Legend of Sanctuary CGI movie, Sagittarius Aiolos Gold Cloth. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video towards the end, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Wow, let's get started. So let's take a quick look at the box here. Got a nice gold box, a nice picture of Aiolos here with his wings, very splendid. Got a gold trim around the outside. We've got some nice designs on the corners here. And here we see a face shot of Aiolos in the back, and here him carrying baby Athena. I know I got the halo, so please forgive me about that. Inside here we got Sagittarius Aiolos with a nice symbol of the Sagittarius cloth, Saint Cloth Legend. Same thing on the other side. On the top we got the design here. It says Sagittarius Aiolos. It's very hard to read, even off camera, it's hard to read. Sagittarius Aiolos, Saint Cloth Legend. On the bottom, just a bunch of words and stuff. And here on the back, I believe this is in Greek. In the original anime, it was in Greek, but I really can't. I have no idea what language this is. But I think this was just the message to Seiya and everyone else that was trying to save Athena, basically telling them the truth about what happened. And here we see him aiming his arrow. Got all these different faces down here. We got a nice punching shot. And yeah, that's it for the box. So let's bring in the figure real quick. Here we have Sagittarius Aiolos, looking very, very cool. And again, as I mentioned in the Gemini Saga video, one of the main issues I have with these figures is the integrity of the joints. Look at that. That is absolutely horrible. The design looks amazing. I have nothing to say about that. This guy looks fantastic. But it just sucks that the joints really do not hold. And like the legs are also extremely loose. And I guess that just really sucks. But besides that, I mean, look at all the design. I apologize for the dust as well. It's quite a bit of dust. It's been on my shelf for a really long time. Got a nice face here, silver hair, blue eyes. We got a nice little goatee as well. These nice big shoulder pads. We got the Sagittarius symbol here. I don't know if you can see that. If I turn it this way, maybe you can see that there's the bow, and there we got the I guess the centaur. We got the nice chest plates, skirt armor here. We got this nice little blade on the side, which I'll show what that is for actually in a second. We got nice metal boots down here. And of course, being Sagittarius, he's the guy with the awesome looking wings. First of all, look at these wings. They already look really nice. Just like angel wings. We got like pale gold here, and we got more yellower gold around the outside. And you can actually extend these all the way. And that just looks amazing. Now, of course, if you extend it all the way, it does add a little bit extra weight, so sometimes it doesn't like to stay up. But I mean, that just looks amazing. Now, if you extend the other one, you can literally have him flying. I think that just looks absolutely awesome. So yeah. Now, that's pretty much it for the articulation with the wings too. There is a hinge here and there's 3 pieces to the wing, and you can just fold it up and down just like that. Now, the wing also is on a hinge as well here, attached to the body. And I guess there's also a hinge here that the wing attaches to the joint here, but it also swivels at the body. We also got a hinge here as well. So we got a rotation, a swivel, a hinge, and another swivel. So you're getting some pretty cool poses with the wings. Now, head, of course, is on a ball joint base of the neck, and also ball joint at the top of the neck as well. Shoulders, we get this big shoulder pad out of the way. There's a butterfly joint here. We get 360 here. We get a lift just under 90 because of these big shoulder pads. We get a bicep rotation here. We get a double jointed elbow that goes up that much, and a ball hinge at the wrist. Getting these arms out of the way. We get a ball joint at the diaphragm as well as the waist. We got leg, let me get these skirts out of the way. Leg kicking that goes up to that much, not the best, and back that much, not the best as well. We got a bit of rotation here at the thigh. Also got a double jointed knee. These are very loose. You can probably see that already. Very loose. And we got ankle motion. We got rotation here. We got tilt that much, not the best. Got upwards motion that much and down that much. And we got toe motion just like that. So yeah, the joint integrity is the biggest issue with this guy. This guy's even worse than Gemini Saga. And I don't know, maybe that's the reason why they decided to cancel the line. But I think there's other reasons behind that. And again, just being the same as Gemini Saga, being the Saint Cloth Legend figure, it doesn't really come with a cloth object or anything like that. So this is basically all you're getting. You cannot take the armor off of this guy, which is kind of sad. But again, I think these guys were just meant to be display pieces and not to be messed around with. And I think they look absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that come with this guy. So he has the fists that are on him right now. He has these two kind of charging hands, similar to Gemini Saga, which I don't really know why or what he's really charging up for. And then he has the pair of hands for the bow and arrow. He has the one where he's drawing the arrow with the right hand and where he's holding onto the bow and aiming with the focus. With the left hand here. And to switch these hands on, let's do this. Just gonna pull that hand off. I'm gonna pull off both hands so I can show you. Whoops, that's not supposed to pop out. It's supposed to pop the tip out, just like that. There we go. Stand, please. Thank you. And I'm gonna take off these hand guards, just like that. Pop that off. Same on the other side. Pop that off. Come on. It's not the easiest sometimes. There we go. Get these fists out of the way, and where the other, there we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this armor, make sure you got the right one. That's not the right one. Take these two pegs on the inside of the armor, plug it into the holes on the back of the hand. There's one, and there's the other, just like that. Now we're going to take this hand, we're going to plug that in on this side, and bring that back. I'm going to take the other hand, and we're actually going to hold this arm out. I'm going to take this hand, we're going to plug it in right here. So we have the hands ready for the arching action. And before we do that, let's take a look at the bow, the arrow, I mean. This is a very, very nice looking arrow here. Very gold. Got a hollow tip here. We got some nice feathers on the back. That, of course, is meant to kind of plug into that hand. But before we look at that, let's look at the bow. Now, he doesn't actually hold a bow. Now, you remember these blades on his forearms? That's what the bow basically is from. So what's going to happen is, I don't exactly remember how it happened in the show, but this blade would come over to this hand, and then both of these blades would extend and turn into big blades. I'll just pop these little ones off, so then you can take a look at this. These are the big blades that would attach onto his forearm. And honestly, if you think about it, if you look at him, he has peg holes on the front of his forearm, on the side, as well as the back, and same on the other side. So I guess you could technically put this bow on either arm, but he only has the set of hands that allows you to shoot on this one side. So what we're gonna do is take this. I don't think there's a left and right, so this is right. I'm gonna assume that goes on top. This is the left. Just checking these pegs, make sure they're all the same here. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna aim that hand out. I'm gonna take this, draw it back. I'm gonna take our arrow, plug it into the hand. I'm gonna have it aim just like that. Just like so. And here we have pretty much Aiolos getting ready to shoot the arrow from the bow that manifests from his forearm, which I think is pretty cool. He doesn't actually hold a bow, it just kind of comes out of his arm. I really like that design. Let's get rid of this. I'm just gonna take these off because it makes maneuvering in the video much easier. course, loose joints everywhere. Not the best. Now let's take a look at the faces and the helmet that come with this guy. Now, for faces, it comes with a screaming face, just like Saga did. He has a hole in the top of his head. Somebody shot him. Just kidding. And to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to take the front piece of the hair, pop that right off. And we're going to rip this face right off. And we're going to take this new face. We're going to plug that in just like that. We're going to take the hair piece, plug that on top. And voila, we got a new face. So there is that. And he is just falling apart on me. And here we actually have the helm for this guy. It looks very, very, very cool. He's got these feathers coming off the sides of the head. Very nice looking helm. Symmetrical compared to the Saga's helmet. Very shiny as well. He's got some like darker gold trim on the sides here. Like I said, many times, I'll say it again, I love the designs of these characters. And I'm saddened that they did decide to cancel the line, because probably wasn't doing as well as the main line. But to put the helmet on, what we're going to do is pop the hair off, front and back. Just like that. We don't need that anymore. Now, he does come with extra hair pieces to kind of, I guess, complete the look of this guy. Now, he comes with this extra back hair piece, which, let's take a look here. Doesn't actually connect onto that, so... Okay, so I figured out how to do it. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to take our helm, which let me just... So here we have this helm. We're going to take off this front crest piece, just like that. And then what's going to happen is we're going to split the helm right in half, just like with Saga's helmet. Now, what's going to happen is, this is that extra hair piece that came just for use with the helmet. There is peg holes on the sides here, as well as one in the middle. And there is a peg right there. I don't know if you can see that, a round peg. What we're going to do is just fit that through, just like that. And if you see, that peg hole is going to line up with that one. And that's going to allow the other one to kind of just fit through. Might be easier if we do it on the other side, because it actually pegs into both peg holes already. There we go, just like that. Now what we're going to do next is just wrap this right around his head. Again, might not be the easiest to do, especially on camera. Everything just falls apart on camera, as you guys probably already know. Pick that right in, just like so. I think we got it, or not quite. Something like that. I don't think it actually pegs onto the head like Saga did, but that's okay. I think that looks good about there. And we're going to just take the other side of the helmet, and we're just going to peg that on. So we are back with the helmet assembled. Now all we're going to do is take this front crest piece. We see we got a circle and a square peg. We're just going to peg that right on top here. And that, now we have Aiolos with his helmet. Looks very, very nice. It's again too bad that his body just decides to keep falling apart on me. Nothing really just holds together on this guy. Really nailed the design, but failed the execution of the figure. So that looks really cool. Now, to get the mask on, again, it's the same idea. And let's take a quick look at the mask before we even put it on. Now, here we have the mask. See here? I guess these yellow slits would be the eyes. Again, very dusty. Very nice looking. Very simple. Nothing too crazy. But I guess it just complements the mask. Or, I mean, the helmet. So it doesn't really have to be too crazy. Now pop that on, just like so. Doesn't really want to stay, but that's okay, because the helm will make it stay. So I went ahead and assembled the helmet, and again, I think that looks very nice with the mask complementing the helmet. It really completes the look and the design. So yeah, there is that. Let's get this mess of a figure to stand properly. It looks like he has scoliosis because he can't stand straight. So there's that. Let's get some comparisons going real quick. So here we have Gemini Saga, also with his helmet and his mask. And these were the only two figures that were released from the Legend of Sanctuary Saint Cloth Legend line. There were display models for Pegasus Seiya, which is the main character, as well as Cancer Death Mask, which was another gold saint. But those guys never came to fruition. We never really heard about them again, so I think they ended up canceling the line. And again, the designs of these guys look amazing. It's just they don't really hold up very well. And the quality, especially the joint integrity of these guys, are just absolutely horrendous. But besides that, like I said, they look amazing. And let's compare him with his regular Saint Cloth Myth EX version of Sagittarius Aiolos. So we can see here, very different designs, but of course it's the same guy. We got the similar helmets with those wings coming off of the side. Of course the bow and arrow as we saw earlier, and the big giveaway is those magnificent wings. And of course those big shoulder pads too. So there you go. So yeah, now if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And until next time guys, take care.